Rahim, our students in Qatar Technical School, you are most welcome to Technical English 2. This is a revision. Please, let's have a look at the objectives of our lesson. Number one, to use vocabulary correctly. Number two, to put words in the correct form. To add ing, to add s, to put helping verb before that verb. Number three, to use who and which correctly. Okay, now the first exercise will be using these words, qualifications, description, stroller, experience, job title, swing, and proposed. We want to use these words in these sentences. Please read the sentences carefully and pick up a word for each sentence. I am giving you 5 minutes to do this exercise. Thank you for trying. I hope you answered all the sentences correctly. Now let's start the sentences one by one, answering them one by one. Number one, I have over 10 years as a teacher. Experience. What do radio presenters require? Qualifications. The government changes to the voting system. Proposed. A is a small folding seat on wheels in which a small child sits and is pushed along. It's a stroller for the baby when he can't walk. Number five, my at this school is a teacher of English. My job title. Number six, police have issued a gap of the gunman. Description. Number seven, her dad pushed her on the swing. These are the answers. Okay. In this exercise, which is a vocabulary exercise as well, please, I want you to choose a word that suits the gap. Each sentence has a gap here and 4 choices. Choose one word. One word is good for each sentence. The meaning will make sense with only one word. The others will be not suitable for the sentence. Please take 4 minutes for this exercise. Thank you so much for trying. I hope you got the correct answers. Now, please let me read them, the sentences one by one. Number one, the company sports equipment to schools. You have supply, intend, generate, and pull. The answer is supply. Number two, solar panels can only gap in sunlight. Paint, fill, operate, stop. The answer is operate. Operate here has the same meaning as work. They work only in sunlight. Okay. Number three, the ceremony was live by satellite to over 50 countries. Opened, pushed, transmitted, constructed. The most suitable answer for this sentence is transmitted. Transmitted live. Transmitted live by satellite. Broadcasted. Number four, he struck the nails strongly with a hammer, a wheel, a tire, or rust. Yes, the answer is a hammer. In this exercise, I want you to correct the words between brackets. We have 5 sentences. Each sentence has a verb between brackets. We need to correct it. We put ing, ed, s. It depends. Please take 5 minutes. Thank you for trying. Now, let's read and answer the sentences one by one. Number 1, you shut down the computer by pressing the power on the power button. Now, after by, we always put an ing after the verb, right? There should be an ing after by. Number 2, heavy goods put on shelves by forklifts. So heavy goods here, this or these words or this word is not the agent. Goods here is not the one who does the action. Somebody else does the action. So, and here we have by forklifts. So we say heavy goods are put. Here is a passive sentence. Are put by forklifts. Now we put are because goods is plural, and we use the word put because the past participle of put is the same thing. Put, put, put. So are because goods here is plural, and put because this is the past participle of the word or of the verb put. Number 4, my cousin has many cars so far. The answer is both. After have or has, we should always use the past participle of the verb. Buy, bought, bought. So has, bought. Number 4, these boxes are to the company by trucks. We have deliver. The boxes are delivered. Also, this is a passive verb. Are delivered. Are with the past participle or the third form of the verb. This is a regular verb. Deliver, delivered. By trucks. Number 5, the chief engineer supervises 4 other engineers. Now you think here, this is the agent, is the engineer the one who does the action, or the action is done by somebody else? Exactly, the engineer here is the one who does the action. So we use the active, not the passive here. The chief engineer supervises 4 other engineers. This is the difference between the active and the passive. The passive, as in number 2 and number 4, the passive here, the subject at the beginning of the sentence is not the agent, not the one who does the action. Somebody else does the action. But here, number 5, the chief engineer is the one who supervises other engineers. So we use the active in number 5, but we use the passive in number 2 and number 4. This is the last exercise. I want you to use which or who in these sentences. As you know, which is used for things, for ideas, for animals, but who is used for people. Who for people, for persons. So we look at the word before the gap and decide whether it is a person or a thing. If it's a person or people, we use who. If the word is kind of non-human being, like animals, ideas, thoughts, yeah, we use which. Please take 2 minutes to answer this easy exercise. Thank you so much for trying. Now, number 1, please go to the supervisor who will take you to your new office. Who, because we talk about supervisor, who is a person. Save the data in the hard disk, which can save up to thousands of gigabytes, which because we talk about disk, which is non-human being, disk. Number 3, they talked to the doctor who did his best to help them, but he couldn't. Here we use who because we talk about the doctor. The doctor here is a kind of people or a person. So we use who. That's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to go to Teams application and answer the exercise within 24 hours. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.